Hey, Cardinal fans, Ball State women's basketball season's right around the corner. We are closing in on tip-off. Head coach Brady Sallee joining us. Talk about the schedule a little bit. Coach, you get to start off at home in the MAC Sun Belt Challenge, and then after that, a few more home games throughout the non-conference season. But you built this home non-conference slate a certain way to test this team. Why'd you do it the way you did?
No, it's a big test. I'm starting to wonder why I did it the way I did it. It's a schedule this team deserves, right? We put together a good team, and I think with that should come a good schedule. I'm excited about the home slate because it's a little bit heavier than usual. It wasn't easy getting teams to play, especially here. Was not simple this offseason by any stretch. So, we're fortunate to have the Sun Belt Challenge and a really good opponent to start off with Old Dominion. But we're playing some of the best mids around, and that was one of the things that we wanted to do. We wanted to play teams that were going to challenge us, and we were also going to challenge them. It was going to be a two-way street because it's a home and home. So South Dakota State, one of the premier mids year in and year out. Davidson, another really good mid in the A10 that's always in the hunt. Northern Iowa, we go back to their place. They played us here last year. It's those kind of games. Memphis, big and long and athletic. And if anybody saw them play South Carolina in their preseason scrimmage, they were impressive. The traditionals, IU PUI, it's now IU Indy, I guess, that we have in that non-conference. But just really a very strong slate of games coming through Worthen and really in our whole non-conference.
And the road non-conference doesn't get any easier either, going to Ohio State, the Bahamas trip, of course, the battle for Atlantis. Yeah. Like, that's a premier field. Those are some marquee matchups too, non-conference wise.
Yeah, and that's something that we've always tried to do. Unfortunately, we can't always get those games at home. So, we're going to Ohio State, which will be a great environment and a great test. We're going down to the Bahamas and playing North Carolina in the first round, but Indiana, Baylor, Texas A&M, Villanova, they're all in that tournament as well, along with some other really good teams. So it's a creme de la creme of holiday tournaments for men or women, really. So we're excited to be invited to that and participate. But, being able to go down to Northern Kentucky, a fairly regional game we've been trying to play for a long time, and we get Marie back home a little bit and down in my stomping grounds in Northern Kentucky. So that'll be a fun one as well. So, like we said, returning to Northern Iowa, that they're picked, I think, second in the Missouri Valley. So it's, game in and game out, it is a championship level opponent. And that's what we tried to do with this team over and over and over. Throw them to the wolves and see what we were made of.
And come see what this Ball State women's basketball team is made of in Worthen. Check out BSU websites, 888 BSU Ticket or ballstatesports.com.